boom, boom,
Yo,
boom,
what's good, everybody?
boom.
Said, welcome, Black man. You know this blunt combos, and like we said, we're gonna be blunt, and so y'all can see Waco done dropped in on me over here, and so what's good? What's good, Waco? We
Ain't nothing shaking but the bacon, sir.
shit, absolutely. Hey, but yeah, real quick, man. We're not gonna be a long, be long on this one, too long. But anyway, we been talking about this question, and when people say, you ain't black, you ain't black.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what exactly does that mean when somebody say, like, for instance, like you said earlier, Drake. Somebody said Drake ain't black.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Man, tell you the truth, I don't need. What's black nowadays? That's my thing. It's like, what do you consider being black? It's like, look at Kamala Harris. You know, that's a big thing where they want to say, yeah, you know, her folk Asian. You know what I mean? But
Trump said she wanted to be Indian, and then when she, I guess when she started needing votes, now she black. Right?
Yeah. So yeah, that's my question. Like, what is considered black? Because in a lot of situations, if you got caught by the police, where she'll be then?
You know what you're gonna be then.
You get one of them rednecks out there on what they gonna consider?
If you
they gonna
1% black, you what?
Yeah, you black. Hey, ain't no doubt about it. But
No.
the thing is, that's a big topic, because people look at like Caribbean people, and they come in here, they want to fit the mold. Like, say if it was for reparations or whatever it was, and them folk came over here trying to get the reparations, are they considered the one that's being black? Because from my stand, or I guess the thing how I look at it is, when they come over here and they want the same thing just because of their skin color, are they entitled to it?
Right.
Like, do you just have to be like a native of America? I guess the ones that really built America should get it. And if so, how do we know who gonna get it?
But what about that question amongst us black people? Like, when, if you do something and I say one, he ain't black. He ain't black. Like, why do we?
Brother, I think they'll say that about you before they say that.
Listen,
How much black do you really got in you?
Man, look. I don't care if it's 1% black, but
so when the song came out about Drake talking about his blackness, just because he from Canada,
right, yeah, exactly.
At first he was black, he was rapping black, you know what I mean? Everything that he was standing for was of black culture. I guess when you do something that's Uncle Tomish, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's the thing though. It you know what, y'all tell us what you think in the comments, because we get that a lot. People say something that's not considered something a black person would do.
As soon as you do something they don't like, that's
right.
when they want to say you ain't black.
Is that a fair thing to like actually say to some? I mean, okay, I'll give you another example. Somebody is talking and using correct grammar in English or whatever, right? First thing somebody say, why you trying to act, especially somebody, and me and you go down south. Oh, you come from up Chicago, coming down here talking like you white and everything, right?
Did it? Yeah.
Talking white. So since when talking white is considered,
well, what you mean talking proper?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if you like, how do we pronounce the word fire down south?
Fire.
Right. So if I go down south and say, yeah, man, somebody started a fire over there. Fire? Look at this up north, uppity white dude here, you know. Just because I pronounce something the way it's
Where
supposed
they
to, you
get
know.
this nigga?
Yeah, exactly. You know, so
Yeah. But that's just one of them things, man. You know, how do you categorize? I don't know how you would categorize somebody nowadays as being black. I just think it's when you look at somebody and they just don't fit the mold of, I guess, what a black culture is.
you like come off like a action, something you do. Now all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden you're not black anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
man, y'all, yeah, please help us out on this one. Some of this stuff I really don't get. And as I said in the other previous videos, this is open. I like to hear what everybody else just want to hear from a different perspective of what you guys think. So, man, also we got to stop that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
These labelings because you don't say something that doesn't appease the next black person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait a minute. See, when you start eating ranch, you know? I mean, you know, like just something, just I don't know.
You don't eat chitlins?
Yeah, exactly. He went up north, man. It's fucking eating pumpernickel bread now, you know.
You don't eat that hot sauce? Hog mouth.
See, when you stop eating them crackers, you know, them crackers with the hog head cheese and hog head sauce and liver cheese, you know. Oh,
This
man.
nigga ain't black. He don't even eat chitlins.
You ain't black no more. Oh, so it's just black. I can just drop off now, you know.
Yeah. But you know, you know, one thing about black people, man, they know how to make a way out of no way. They, you know, whatever they given, it seems like they know how to make a way out of it. You know what I mean? Just go back to what we were saying about chitlins. You know, we wasn't even eating like the best meats of something of the hog, but they took them scraps and made a delicacy out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure did. That, you know, and that's a true story. You know, they you know, slavery, you know, back in the day from my knowledge, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but we just got like the scraps. And then, like you said, we just made it in, you know, a delicacy. Yeah, you're right. That's the word that they use.
Mm-hmm.
And now that shit is, you know, everywhere.
But now you can find people like when I came up north, man, them people, they frown their face at eating chitlin. Like, ugh, you eat that? Man, it stank up your whole house. You know, oh man, you ain't black.
There you go. You're not black. You don't eat chitlins, you're not black.
But that goes back to the point. It's
Exactly.
just when you stop doing things that I guess the majority frown upon, then they want to start putting labels on you that you're not. Like a Barack Obama. You know, even when Trump was coming at Barack Obama trying to say what he was. You know what I mean?
You want to see his birth certificate and all of that stuff, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, hey, so another thing that's in the black community that if you don't do it, you know, if you don't play spades, oh, you don't play spades? Oh, you must grow up in the suburbs, you know. That's the, you know.
Man, we're gonna have to take your black card.
Yeah, that's boy, well.
Yeah, but if you get put in a situation when you one of them redneck down south, they gonna tell you the truth about yourself.
I
don't care if it's an ounce of Indian or whatever it is.
If you got,
hey, they gonna put some foot to asses.
If you got a tan, your ass is out of there. I'm not safe. Okay, how light I am, I'm not safe.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, but you know, just because you light skinned, you know, hey, and you do something that ain't appeasing to the majority, then they gonna start looking at you differently.
Yeah, that's normally how it works. But I don't a lot of these things I try to get away from, man, and a lot of this is. Do you think it's generational? You know, or do you think a lot of this stuff is being passed down?
You know what?
Young cats, these,
I think it stems from mixed people, man. You know, because they have a hard time fitting in a lot of places. I mean, like, say if you was going to school or something, and I know you probably heard of like the mixed kids have it hard because they gotta try so hard to be like either black
or white,
or when you get around while you try to fit in so hard to belong somewhere. So I think it's just that wanting to fit in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. You know, me personally, I don't really think that it's a characteristic thing, because you got to look at what black is. It's just a what you call it, when you put the label black or white on something, a social construct.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, because like if you had an African coming over here and they say, well, you know, you gonna be black, but they'll tell you, well, I'm African, or well, they'll say I'm Nigerian,
Yeah,
or
right,
I'm Ghanaian, whatever you call them. I'm from Congo, or you know what I'm saying. And they not gonna really want to fit into what the black is, but you know, I had to let some of them know, man, you still come over here, you gonna be black, Jack, regardless. You know, you gonna fit into one of these
Congo
categories.
Boy, what the hell is that?
Well, you know Congo, he black.
What they call
and that's the American way. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you is. That's like one Asian person come over here. You can look at yourself as Japanese or Chinese. You know, some ignorant folk just you can say you Japanese, but some people just gonna say you you Chinese.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could be a Japanese person. You could be from South Korea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that guy from China. Just automatically.
Like,
it's America, Jack.
I'm not Chinese. I'm Korean. No.
What's the difference?
Same.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Regardless,
your eyes slanted and you eat rice.
You and that old Chinaman Kim Jong-un. I know you. You know.
You eat rice, don't you? Chinese to me. or you can say one of what's that? El Salvador. You know,
it don't matter, man. From Central America. Exactly.
Yeah,
you like burritos?
But I'm not. No, I'm not Mexican.
You like tacos, right? Speak Spanish? Sound like a Mexican to me. You know. It's the way it is, man. But unfortunately, that's the way it is.
Yeah,
we need to learn. We do, no matter. Listen, when we go to Mexico, I don't go down there with American ways of doing things or whatever. I try to blend in and learn their culture there. Mm-hmm. And they do appreciate that a lot more. You try to pick up on little Spanish words and shit like that. You know, you asking them, they like that. You going down there with this American impatient, being rude and all this shit or whatever. Not all Americans, but for the most part, we can't go down there and try to turn Mexico or turn El Salvador or turn Panama into the U.S. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Respect their culture, just like they will come here and respect ours. Mm-hmm. That's what we expect.
But you know what? It's kind of like we came over here and took their stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they had the war for. What's that? The Mexican, the Spanish War?
Oh,
or something like that. It happened. So I think to a point they got more of a right to fight to come over here. You know what I mean,
bro? That is for. I thought about that for another topic, but I was gonna wait So, you know, and I was gonna bring somebody else in on that one because we had a conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, man. Cause I'm just like, man. I don't know, man. I think like we just shared this land mass, and it's like, man, yeah, we stopping y'all from coming over when it wasn't nothing but them in the first place. You know, because when I look at a Mexican, it seems like they got the same characteristics of Indians to me. Like when you look at them old pictures of like Indians and Mexicans, you know, it might be a difference to them, but I'm just talking about just looking at it like long time ago. Like what kind of people was the Mexicans at first? They was like Indians, right? Or Native Americans, what I don't know what they was calling themselves at the time. You know what I mean? Because if you think about India, then you going back to the actual India where they thought they were at first, when they first tried to say they discovered something, and they thought they was an Indian, so they were calling them Indians. But they was the same type of people that shared this land mass. You know what I mean? But you know, it didn't get segregated until the white people came and started laying claims on things like this is mine, and you know you can't have this, and just start shrinking they people down. Well, in this part of the region, and then sent them up to the trails and sent them to their own little reservations. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. This is, you know, just something, you know, sitting out here pondering and talking about and thinking. So you decide to put it down, but yeah. I mean, it's
but
wide open.
Black, I mean, if you got like what they say,
wide open discussion.
A drop of black and you black. I don't care how light skinned that you is or how half you is, because when the police or anybody else look at you, it's what we gonna call you if I seen you. If I seen you walking down the street, I'm gonna look at you as a black person. Like if I looked at Kamala Harris walking down the street,
I just say it was a black lady across the street.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm like she black. If I seen Drake walking down the street, I'd say that's a black person. If I seen any other of them light skin, what's the dude be shooting all them threes?
Steph Curry.
Look like a nigga to me.
Shoot like
he shoot like. Yeah. Hey man, I call it what I call a duck, man.
Yep.
Hey man, it ain't no.
But okay, well, hey y'all let us know, man. We're gonna cut it there, and then we'll you're gonna see kind of a continuation of this when we go over.
If I see Watson walking down the street,
white guy. Like, so yeah, we're gonna kind of touch on this a little bit in the next podcast when I'm gonna drop it on Wednesday, and that one's about reparations. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. And yeah, let us know what you think, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you've been here before, welcome back. And appreciate all the love so far. And we'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace out. Like Waco.
All right.